This is how you make pancakes. Buy some butter, even if the butter is bitter. Sift together flour, baking powder, and sugar. Pour milk and butter into the batter to make the batter better. Grab the whisk, beat eggs eagerly. Pour canola oil into the skillet, mix until smooth, fool. Fancy how many perfectly round pancakes you can flip. Serve brown, hot, and exhausted. Whisper the secret of your recipe, promise for your grave when a pretty white lady asks you for it. Pretend she thinks your pancakes are as sweet as you. This is how your daughter discovers she cannot lick the batter. Shoot your eyes to the clouds. Wear a cheeky smile. Make the smallness of your wit humorous. Accept 20% interest on your own pancake business. Buy some butter, even if the butter is bitter. Put it in the batter to make the batter better than her bitter butter. But your batter is not bitter. Be not bitter. This is how it feels to be eaten out of a box in front of your child. Give the silver ladle to families who consume you. Bury the pickaninny headscarf, your death wish chariot, pearls and pressed curls. Give them the same buck-tooth smile, painted red, less lip. Wow. The birth of a nation begins with the fainting of a white girl. The bare, rugged hands of a black white man, a French kiss forced. The man is now black. Every black woman is a mammy. It is convenient to pay a white woman to wear blackface than to pay a black woman to wear her own face. It is always winter in every field where whites wear black top hats. They are protected from cold or bite. Whites enter the field to examine the cotton to see how well it is picked. Their help is given no name. Their help gathers bushels of cotton with calloused hands. She is only recognized by name when the cotton is delicate and seedless. Humans ponder love. Non-humans ponder eating pork chops in a kitchen instead of working 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. or 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. plus a part-time job. The white woman muse never announces herself through the jitterbug or pumped fist. She is never a googly-eyed grinning caricature. Her face paint is as plain as she is simple. She is human, quite simply. Where racism is solidified, a black man is elected governor. He will be lighter in complexion. He will be commended if he marries a white woman. He will be murdered if he marries a white woman. His neck will always lie between a rope. He must never turn the wrong way. Klansmen are heroes. Policemen are their offspring. Whites fear blacks for what they believe we would do with power. Every war story is a story about free men and niggers. There are real humans and subhumans. Cinema teaches me this, yet I cannot learn this, for I am black and breathing, an inside joke. Black bodies are slain daily, and green grass grows amidst the weeds. Black men are not bulletproof. More bravado, sometimes gaudy, more echo and whisper, more achoo and shivers, more silent prayers, more private than coochie coo and ring fingers, empty and wanting to be not so brick and shield. It does not take a silver bullet to kill a black man. A bullet is not the only missile that quivers throats or digs deep, like words or realities, blank stares and bank account, blank. Shimmy shine that, shine it black, shine it silver, shine it corpse, still standing, the framing, your angle. Oh, do black men bedazzle you? Which is why when the nigger child cries, the nigger janitor must console him. Even if the nigger janitor has no doctorate, house, or dollars. The employer who does not sleep black gets paid more to understand the nigger child, because for him, this is a job, and it is cool and significant and cool to spend time with the nigger child, even if it is a firm business handshake, guiding him through a door or applying for grant money to house more nigger children during bullet wound hours. more schools to place on a resume, more failed attempts to understand the nigger child while sleeping in suburbia, or one of those good neighborhoods that niggers cannot afford. The employer cannot see beyond the yellow blood orange eyes of the child, the scowl and possible mockery at he who requires a raised hand to speak. Us niggas understand a suit and tie as costume. We are always in performance, whether we are acting up or acting accordingly. Us niggas understand that if we do not perform, there are silver cuffs or silver bullets before a silver chain or ring can adorn us. Us niggas understand that when the employer emphasizes college for nigger children, it must mean he has secured slots for his own kids. Us niggas understand that we are the roots that hold this American leaning stem in the ground. We are emperors pushing a mop and water bucket across a repeatedly dirt slush floor until a nigger child cries. And we must slide past the yellow caution signs and pat the nigger child on the shoulder, leaning over him like a wilted tree branch, and say, be all you can be, all that is not me, only if you are lucky enough. All it takes is a crapshoot, a lucky 7, and his glare of gotcha, you're mine, to make a laughing butterscotch-skinned lady take a liking to a man in a bow tie. Face it, the lucky black man is always cast as dumb. The woman, a head-bobbling sapphire, even dumber. Needy enough to believe the man can afford her. And when he wins the bet to win the hotel, shimmy, shimmy, let luck be a lady. But to win is to witness the skeleton, the ghost, the ceiling shook, the building shook like hell. Hell is a house, is a hotel, is a crapshoot of lucky 7-11. It is the woman with her piercing laugh, peering at the rumpled pockets of the man she believes can afford her. It is graveyards of slaves with twisted skeletal heads warning you there is blood on those bills. It is the plot switching from swing dance to horror. It is to be black and own, or be owned by the ceiling, shook by a horsewhip. It is to crawl inside of one's own skin. Dolly hugged Emperor Jones like Bessie hugged Bigger Thomas, like I hugged the black man whose back faced me before boarding a plane to D.C. He did not take the industrial train northbound like Emperor Jones before he was king, or Bigger Thomas who cruised in cars with white communists. But I was Bessie and Dolly was Bessie and I was licking chocolate frosting from a butcher knife, unthinking the frizz of my afro that perhaps leaves him a perpetual lever. Did I hug him as Dolly hugged Emperor Jones, as if I was his toilet bowl cleaner? Did I unsee his eyes thwarted toward the railroad tracks or airplane, a promise of silk slick-haired women in red lipstick and ground cardamom face powder? Was I Bessie singing deep brown butter slave blues while Bigger lollygagged with white women whom he dreamt of suffocating something sweeter than my body he could easily shove into an elevator shaft? Was I his mud of root, earth girl smooched? Revision. I am at the airport, near the railroad tracks, near the car, same damn thing, unremembering him. Not burying my nails into the tracks, not kissing the steel, expecting his shrinkage. Wealth is synthesized from a plant. If I am at the bottom, nothing green grows without me. Thank you.